Hello again, welcome back to Work of Art. Happy to see you guys again. Today I'm going to do a video on our my new palette that I just bought from Urban Decay, and it's the heavy metals. And I'm sure you guys have seen these online already. I've been not played with them yet. I've been trying to keep them all nice and saved for a day when I had time to play with this. So really pretty colors, just gorgeous colors, all shimmer colors, all metallic shimmer colors, which are obviously that's what it says on the container. And the package is really pretty. Again, everyone likes the look of it, but of course fingerprints, but whatever. I can, I have a chamois. I have a friend in the Sunglass Hut that gave me a great big chamois that's big enough to clean the whole store practically, so I'm always cleaning things off. So I don't have to worry about little fingerprints and all that. But at any rate, this is the colors here. It is a kind of an interesting way to look at this. It doesn't have a stand, so if you could actually look through it if you were to, use the mirror as a palette, but it's still it's still a little bit odd because it's not wide enough, and it's, So anyway, but the colors, I think I will wear more of the warm colors overall generally, but then these kind of fun colors for the holiday season, I think that'd be really fun. So I think I might actually use some of the, I'll do this green color, Mullet. I'm a girl from the 80s. I went to high school in the 80s, and I graduated in 87. So I know all about metal and kind of music and that kind of stuff like that. So anyway, so I'll go ahead and get into this. I'm going to put on my foundation concoction. Even better foundation from Clinique. And then sheared out just a tiny bit. I think I sheared out mine yesterday too much, and I had a little bit more freckles showing through than I wanted to see. But I like the idea that this gives you a little bit more of a kind of a little satiny finish as opposed to being such a full coverage. Okay, I'm just mixing it in my hand here. This has been my very favorite foundation for many years, since it launched probably like 8 years ago, I think, something like that. It's still really good. And I own lots of foundations. My companies give me other ones to try, from gratis, or else just I don't need much on my forehead because I don't have freckles up there. At any rate, so this is just kind of an easy way to get my skin smoothed out, blurred out nicely, and we keep on going right from there. So I'm going to do my concealer Stearns from Lancome, which is the one that I use as a primer on my lids. And I do have another primer that's a matte one, but the whole idea with the metals is it's all metallic, so why do a matte primer and then go and do a shimmer shadow look? It'd be kind of silly. So this one is waterproof. And it will hold on to color very, very well until you take it off. So there is that. And I like to apply my foundation, even though it's kind of weird. Some people like to set their primer actually with powder, and I rather have it be kind of damp or actually kind of a little bit sticky, so the color can attach nicely, and maybe not attach is the right word, but adhere. So that's what I like about that kind of application. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with a, get me a little softer brush in here. Let's do this one here. I'm going to pick up probably just this gold right here for now, just to kind of, we'll see, it's kind of light. So this is Maiden, like Iron Maiden. And that won't even chip enough, so we'll go up to bass instead. Like a bass guitar or a bass drum. So today we're having a big event at my store. It's going to be out in the back of our store, actually. It's all based on next to our Macy's store, but it's going to be a balloon event, and it's a balloon glow. So they have hot air balloons in the air. They'll have some actually on the ground that are, so you can see them in person. It's a huge lot. Eventually we'll have more stores because my neighborhood is growing rapidly. The city of Gilbert is just growing. It's crazy. It's like almost like a mini Scottsdale, if anybody's familiar with Arizona. I can see where they're already building underground parking in places where there's fields of corn and stuff like that, because eventually we will need all that space, and homes are building quickly and they're building big homes out in this area, so it's definitely a place for families, big families, people who need a big house because they have lots of kids, or someone like me that has lots of dogs. My dogs must need their own room, I guess, I don't know. So just kind of like a quick little color in the crease there. So now we're going to go ahead and go in with the that green color. This is called Mullet. And I haven't figured out, I haven't decided yet. I'll let you know in a second if I want to pat this off with my fingers or if I want to use a brush. And I want to use my fingers. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my finger here. And pack on the color right there at the outer corner. Just press it in. This isn't really glittery. It's definitely like shimmer, lots of shimmer in it, but there's not like chunks of glitter mixed into it, so you don't really need to use glitter glue or anything like that. But it might be helpful for people to know that it's going to need a little bit more application than just using a brush really, you know, softly. Okay, so let's see here. Grab another lighter brush here. Let's just do for fun, because I want to have fun here, why not? This one's called Scream. This is like a plummy, funny color. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, wow. Wow. So part of the event will be, as far as the balloon thing like that, they have their porta potties out there already, and they have all their lights and things like that. And all these trucks will be coming in. They're going to have how pretty that is. They're going to have a barricade, so I'll have to park a long ways away from my actual store so I can be able to get out, because the event goes until 11 o'clock, I think. So I won't be there that late, that long in the day. So. But they're coming in through the store and shopping, and there's our whole outdoor mall. It's really fun. They've got lights going across the little fake streets, and it's really, really cute. It's kind of blending the center here just to connect the two colors so they're not like side by side obvious. It's kind of fun. And then we have this nice light color called Angelfire, and that's a great highlighter option, I think. So we'll try that for the highlighter. Oh, puppy, you're so funny. So go ahead and do the Angelfire. My dogs are very, very jealous of me being here on camera here. I want some more attention. These are fun, and they're not as crazy as I thought they would be, actually. At least using the brush. I think I want to do a little bit more depth in the crease area. So we'll get the stick brush here again, and we'll pick up, let's see here. What should I do? Just do ground. Why not? And just stick it right into the crease there. Gives it more depth. Just bring it up under the lid there. Even though that seems kind of dark, it doesn't seem very intense to me. So let's tap in a bit more of the green. I want it to be a little bit more flashy than I was thinking it was going to turn out to be. So here's the other color again, just pressing it on. So a lot more pigment there. So I think we'll kind of finish up with that one there. And this tray only slides in one direction, so that's kind of a thing to remember when you're putting things back. So now I think I'll just do some liner, and I'll go ahead and do a black. This is a Mullet pencil. It's a waterproof pencil. And it sets really nicely and it stays on, it's waterproof, so pretty cool for that. We'll do the lower lash line as well. This one is really creamy, so you have to kind of blend it fast because otherwise it'll get like hard and it won't blend out nicely for you. So you have to definitely do that quickly. This brush is actually from a set from Amazon.